Hello. Hello. What's going on? A little bored. So I decided to go and do my own live stream. And I think this is my first one. No, I think I've done one before. I haven't done one of these in a while. So hello, YouTube land. King of the Golden State. Is there anybody in here? Let's see if there's anybody in this chat. Okay. Hey there, everybody. What's up, comic fan? How you doing? Figure I'd picked up a bunch of books today and kind of felt like showing them off live instead of making a video. I didn't feel like going and putting together a whole production. So, yeah. Guess I gotta wait for some more people to come in here. But spent the day trying to stay away from construction, so I figured I'd just leave the house and go hit the comic shop. Big Lion Cat, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, so I figured I'd go hit up a couple of local comic shops, and there was a couple of dollar bin deals to be had. So, and plus, my mail came in today, which was great. So, the cool thing was I got my books I sent off to get pressed. They came back in way better shape. So, pretty excited to see that. So, most likely gonna get these slabbed at some point. I was thinking about selling these at some point, but I think I'm just gonna get them slabbed before I make that decision. So went out, went to go run around, go pick up some books, other stuff that came in the mail. Hey, Big Line, congratulations, bro. Glad to hear that. I gotta jump on your auction at some point, man. Check your stuff out. Sorry I missed it. Also got these in the mail. I've been on a Dave Stevens kick for I don't know the last couple weeks. I kind of blame who do I blame? I blame Omen Comics from Instagram, and he's got me on this whole Dave Stevens kick where I'm really just picking up Dave Stevens stuff. Really, Dave Stevens is really he's really like Dave Stevens is like Adam Hughes before Adam Hughes. So basically, you could say he was Adam Hughes back in the early '80s, as Adam Hughes is now today. So, speaking of that, I picked up a few other things, man. I don't know. Is it me? But I feel like going into a comic shop sometimes, and I think we all have frustrations when it comes to picking up books. Grab that for $1. First Kid Loki. So, I think we all have frustrations about going to the comic shop sometimes where, if something's not priced as marked or the price has no, or the comic has no bag. Like today I went to a comic shop and it I saw a Silver Age comic book. Exactly. That's a cool thing, comic fan, is that Dave Stevens did mentor Adam Hughes. And you know what? They both, one draws great today. The other one's no longer around, but rest in peace, Dave Stevens. But I have frustrations when I go to comic shops. Like when you go in there and you see a comic book with like a Silver Age comic book with no bag to it. Like I saw one no bag and I took it up to register. I was like, yeah, you guys got this Detective Comics and it's for like such and such price. Like the cover price is like 10 cents, but still there's no bag and board. And for some reason they just told me, oh yeah, let's look up in the book. And it's so annoying. It's just so annoying when I want to look up in the book and see, also got this from that same shop, First and Mega Men, another book that they looked up. And I was like, there was a line of people behind me. And the person who was running the register stopped everything just so they could see just so they could look it up on Overstreet in eBay. And mind you, there's like a line of people behind me, and I'm like, don't you just want to just say screw it and give it to me for like cover price, which was 50 cents. Yo, shout out Joker M21. What's up, brother? How you doing? So yeah, so she looked it up. She charged me like $5 for this, and I was like, all right, that's fine, whatever, you know. So I decided to. I said, screw it, I'll pick it up. I mean, it's the first Omega Man. I mean, maybe something will come of it. I keep running into this. I keep running into this particular book all the time. I don't know why. I never run into first. I never run into first Lobo. I run into first Omega Man all the time, and it's just so annoying sometimes. It's cool, but it's annoying. Uh, got my second copy of this. Yeah, you guys know what that is. This one, this one is a definitive reader's copy. This would probably be graded as a good, and I got this for about $6. I haven't had the nerve to open this, seeing how jacked up the front is, foxing like crazy. If you can see that really close, like foxing on the top, a lot of tattering, you know. You got that at 6.0? Yeah, I got another copy, Big Lion Cat, in a better condition than this. But this one is like, I don't know. I saw the price, and the first thing I wanted to do was just pick it up. You know, it was like $6. You know, and I bet I just got this today, and I just ran into it. The thing is, the shop I went to is probably a dead spot now, because they put up a sign in some of the spots where you're not supposed to look at certain comic books at. And they put up a sign saying, yes, please ask the staff, or the staff spots only, you know. And now I can't look in that spot, but that was not until I saw this, or after I saw this, you know. Yeah, this, I don't know, for like $5-6, I thought, what the hell, man, I'll give it a shot. I mean, it's dirty in the back. I mean, this is definitely a reader's copy for sure. Like, I mean, it looks like everything's still together. And yeah, I mean, something about Nova, that this character. Hey, AB Comics, what's up, man? How you doing? Something tells me about this this character is actually going to be a big character somewhere down the line in the Marvel universe. You know, in the MCU. So I don't know. This thing's really messed up. I don't even know if this thing. I could probably get this thing pressed, but man, this thing's it's seen its it has seen its share. And you know what? This gives me a good excuse to actually. Scuffrey, hey, what's up, man? Congratulations! I'm glad you got your X-Force books, man. Hopefully, I packed them up just right. I mean, I could have just drove them up to you. That's the funny part, was that, you know, where you live is not that far away from where I live. I could have just walked. I could have just walked down there and gave it to you, bro. But yeah, I got this for about I think $6 today. I don't like talking about prices personally. I'm not a price person. You know, just talks. You know, like, hey, I got this, you know, car for like 30 cents. You know, I'm not that kind of guy. I mean, for me, I'm just, you know, thanks, Gomez. I appreciate hearing that. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't see the whole deal of talking about prices. You know, some people get, you know, a little bent out of shape of that. You know, I don't like talking about, oh yeah, because hell, fucking, we got the IRS, man. You know, you got people who also watch shit like this, probably. Maybe. But yeah, man, going back to this, yeah, I got this for very cheap, man. I couldn't say no to this. I already have a copy in a better condition, so I was pretty happy about this, man. I'm probably gonna submit. Oh Jesus, I found another thing, another irritation. This thing, it's got a nice little flappy deal right there, a little flappy, little doldrum right there. Look at that. Look at that. That thing looks all. I mean, cool thing is, at least it's still together, just like the thing. DS Comics, what's up, bro? How you doing? Or Miss, or whoever. I don't know your text. I'm sorry, but decided to pick this one up. This is like the one new, not the one new actually, from this shop. This is the one new comic I bought from the shop. I like that cover. You know, I haven't read one page of the Batman Who Laughs miniseries. I just like that cover. It's so beautiful. You know, I really dig it. So, yeah, that one, I don't think too much about that one. You know, so I mean, I didn't get too many books from there. Went to my other local comic shop out in Oakland and picked up A lot of stuff from the dollar bin. A lot of cool stuff from the dollar bin because they had a lot of stuff they were trying to clear out on sale, or it was on sale. It was because I missed their sale by a week, but they still had books left laying around. I picked this one up because I thought about my boy Ray Jr. from Comic Book Fanatics. Found that in the dollar bin, and I said, "Oh, what the hell?" And I think Ray has this thing slabbed, but it's I figure why the hell not? This is a pretty you know this is a pretty good looking copy. Not the greatest. It's not an Adam Hughes or a Warren Lau Power Girl. So I figured what the hell. Got into a few things. Like I picked up this Huck. This was talked about for I think CBSI as like a hot book. I found this for $1. Like I said, I can't help but talk about stuff like that, like prices and shit. But this is all from the dollar bin. Every one of these books I'm showing right now from a dollar bin. So Huck #1, very very fine condition, and got that one for $1. Also, let's see, picked up some Tomb Raider. Love that Joe Jusko cover. Of Tomb Raider. That's such a kick-ass cover. We need more Joe Jusko covers, around because Jusko back when I first started collecting comics, man, was a badass. It still is a badass. I mean, this is not that old, I mean, a Jusko cover is still good these days. And you had to do more Jusko variant covers. I think people would be sought after, seek after books like that. But yeah, speaking of Tomb Raider, picked up a couple of Adam Hughes goodness, some Tomb Raider. Hey, Jay Challo, what's up, bro? How you doing? Picked up some Adam Hughes Tomb Raider stuff here for $1. These are like pretty cool to get. So found that. Found some more Adam Hughes. It was like an Adam Hughes day. I didn't notice he drew all these. Like, look at that. More Adam Hughes goodness right there. I mean, that is crazy. These were found in the dollar bin, dude. I couldn't believe it. He did a thing called Journeys. This one's not really a jacked. I mean, black copies don't do very well. Like this one's got a couple of spine ticks, like 1, 2, or 3. You can probably see them on this camera. They kind of show right on that board. But I already have a copy of this, but I just wanted to justify it by getting myself another one. Well, speaking of thumbs, give this channel a thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys haven't done it already. That's why I'm here. I feel like, what the hell? I'm gonna do a live video tonight. I don't feel like doing anything else right now. Kind of boring right now where nothing's really going on. So yeah, picked up that. These are all dollar bin books, man. I couldn't believe what I was finding. Like that action, all for $1. Adam Hughes is like a god for crying out loud. This guy's just got some really good stuff when it comes to drawing. So the Tomb Raider stuff, I couldn't turn away, man. That was some really cool stuff. Here, I don't want to mess this whole thing up. This is the one I'm kind of befuddled by. This particular book, it's not a key book as far as I know. And I had it on my want list for eBay, and the price for it was $70. Another eBay find on it was about $129. Raw copies are going for about $25, $30. I found this in the dollar bin, and still in some pretty good shape. And I already took it off my my want list on eBay. So I picked up 2 copies of this very, very, very beautiful Tomb Raider 47, where it's not only just Tomb Raider, but it's the Magdalena. And I thought, damn, that's pretty sick. It was like a dream come true when I saw all this. So I thought it was pretty cool. I really dug like that cover, and I don't know. I mean, I was kind of speechless when I saw this. So very, very clean, very nice copies. So couldn't help myself on that one. Also picked up another Adam Hughes copy of Rose versus Thorn. I'm slowly but surely getting all the Adam Hughes copies for Rose and Thorn. It's Rose and Thorn, not Rose versus Thorn. Excuse me. But yeah, that's right. That's right, AB. You're right. that was for Betty and Veronica #1. Good call. Didn't even think about that. Good cover swipe. Still, guy makes them look great either way. Found let me see. Also found this. Found a nice, very, very good copy of Batman Detective Comics. I believe 854. Yeah. That one was on a CBSI list for their Hot 10. First appearance of I believe Alice. I already have a copy of this, but I couldn't say no to a second copy because that thing was it's in really good shape. So there's no. I mean, they say 9.8 for this goes for about $100. A slab, and this could have that 9.8 potential. So who knows? So pick that up. While I was in there, picked these up. I might actually do. Hey, Chris M. I told you, man, I wasn't kidding. I was kind of like, I had nothing going on, bro. I was kind of like, I'm gonna sit back. Maybe I'll wait till Saturday Night Live comes on. But I was like, I got to spare a few minutes and do like a live stream or whatever. Why not? I mean, you got people like Reggie Klex and Thanatos. They're all doing live streams. So how am I any different? Also picked these up because I was kind of, like I said, it's kind of a boring Saturday. The girl I'm dating right now, she's, hanging with her family, doing some stuff because her sister's waiting for a kid, to be born. So I figured not much for me to do. So, I went around the comic shop, moped around, and I figured, why don't I look at some Doom Patrol stuff since the show came out about 2 days ago. And figured I'd look for some Doom Patrol keys. So found that one. That is Doom Patrol 19. That's the first appearance of Crazy Jane. I don't know. I'm not real familiar with Doom Patrol, fellas. I am not. Figured, I'll look around and start looking for keys first before I start filling up with fillers. Or I might just get keys and then go after the omnibus or trade paperback and start reading them. So I like this cover. It's kind of a cool cover. Pretty well done. I am not familiar with the Grant Morrison Doom Patrol run, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Also, I like this cover. And it's Doom Patrol 36. That's the first appearance of Flex Mentallo. Flex Mentallo is it's the first appearance of that character. I think it's first full appearance. The first cameo, I think, is 35. So I'm still trying to familiarize myself with the Doom Patrol characters, but these are pretty good. So I'm probably gonna jump on the whole Doom Patrol kick and get used to it. And that was about it. I don't know if I have any more. It's been a while, guys. I got some more. I got some other stuff. Hang on. Oh yeah, picked this one up. Picked up. Yeah, Gomez, you're right. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think many of us are very familiar with Doom Patrol, and I'm kind of willing to stick my neck out there and say, screw it. I'd rather give it a shot and see how it might look. Speaking of things, how it might look. I was able to get my hands on a copy of the Captain Marvel 1 in 50 variant, and now that's a pretty one. But Chris, I never read one Doom Patrol either, and like I said, I'm open to it. I figure, what the hell, I'll give it a shot. If I don't like it, then at least I have some keys. Maybe I can flip or something. I don't know. But got this one. I couldn't find the Avengers No Road Home Adam Hughes variant. So, I'm sure I'll still find one somewhere eventually. Oh, dude. Gomez, you know what, bro? You know what you need to do. For me, when I first learned about Swamp Thing was when I watched the one with Adrienne Barbeau, the movie, and that was it. Because gosh, that girl, whew, man, she looked good. But yeah, I'm not familiar with Swamp Thing, the comic book, but yeah. Hey, Big Lion, take care, man. Have a good night. Glad you had a good auction, man. Yes, the Swamp Thing movie, believe it or not, small fact, or actually large fact, directed by Wes Craven, who directed Nightmare on Elm Street. Let me see. AB got me these. last week. Got these in. I was real happy about it. My buddy AB Comics got me a Bad Girl second print. I already have a first print. I just like this color background. And I also got this Thanos comic from AB's IG page. So if you guys haven't checked out, AB's IG page, it's really good. He sells some really good comics for really cheap. A lot of those can't say no prices. Funny. Later, but Lion Cat. I'm sorry. I'm very odd. Got this last week from Arthur Adams's booth over at the East Bay Comic Con. That was over in Concord, which is Northern California, if you guys aren't familiar. He had a sketchbook, and he had some really cool stuff in here. He signed the inside, so that was pretty kick-ass stuff. So, like the cool thing was, he gave it to me he sold it for a pretty good price, and really badass. Love that stuff. And plus, I bought some Girl Scout cookies from his daughter. His daughter is really sweet. Really nice kid. I gotta have kids one day. That'd be kind of cool. Have sell Girl Scout cookies. But he also does some really good sketchbooks, man. Really cool. Really dug that. So yeah, this was for I want to say about $20. Yeah, really like the interior work here, guys. Got that going on. Some Adam Hughes. I'm a big sketchbook guy. Arthur Adams. I'm a big sketchbook guy. I love grabbing sketchbooks from cons. Really show you the stuff that is not in a comic book. So let me see if I can throw out few more things, and I'm probably going to cut things off. This is a small string, guys. I'm glad that you guys were, jumped on, No, that was not all. Trust me, Chris. What else I got? I got some stuff. Yeah. Hold on. Was that all new X-Men? No, this is all different sketches he's done, in here. Like the Arthur Adams stuff. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. Power Girl, Harley Quinn. I thought that was really cool. So, but let me see what else I got last week. I got some stuff from last week's stuff. Just running around. Let's see. I got Red Sonja, signed by Adam Hughes. It's an old one, but love it. Really, really awesome. So, got that one from the show last week. Figured I'd take their word for it. I just really wanted the cover. I didn't really want the cover signed, but the guy gave it to me for a price where I was like, I could not say no. I was like, fuck it, why not? So, got that. Also picked up from that same booth. Picked up a Milo Manara cover of Vampirella Strikes. Milo Manara is one of those guys who could really draw women well. Not even just well, but God, I won't say slutty in a way, but it's kind of a good slutty. You're kind of like, I'll buy that kind of slutty, And I never knew this existed. It was like they say it's like a rare copy, but dude, Milo Manara, the guy, if you guys are familiar with Butterscotch is a 3-issue mini. I don't want to tell you about the synopsis of it. It's an adult comic book, but he does that's what he does. He does adult stuff, and it's kind of weird seeing him do mainstream characters in a slutty light. Like some of them you've seen with Psylocke or Scarlet Witch or what have you, and they all have this slutty look, and it's pretty crazy. Yes, AB, yes, exactly. The invisible flute. Exactly, man. Also went to a shop over down the way. Hang on, I'm covering the face. Picked this up from a antique shop for $2. And like I said, if you want to budget and not get any Adam Hughes stuff, you can always go after Dave Stevens stuff, and they're a lot cheaper, and he does just as good. DNA agents or DNA agents. And I just love this cover. Sweet cover by Dave Stevens. This is like back in the 80s, or, you know, in the 80s, it really didn't need computer work. They do real work, so it was pretty cool. So DNA Agents got that for about $2. And that was like the final issue. I think I already have this one, but I figure I'd pick this one up. Oh, yes. Yeah, DS. Yeah, the DNA Agents. The Crossfire, yes. I ordered the Crossfire copy. It's a Marilyn Monroe copy. It should be here shortly, sometime in the next, I don't know, a couple days, being that Monday's a holiday, but I still got to work. Yeah, got this one. I think I may already have this copy, but I figure I'd play it safe and get it since it was half off. So there was that. Also picked up a Captain Marvel variant. It's a very white copy, so it's like kind of tough to see in this light. So, yes, exactly. I love that. It's a great one. Yeah, this is a variant cover of Captain Marvel. I got this one for about $2 at the same antique shop. That's the thing, guys. If you ever get around to having a hard time looking for stuff, go to antique shops. Antique shops are the shit because they always have comic books. The good news, all right, the good news is they always have comic books. The bad news is actually bringing them to the register and see if they don't look on eBay or pull out a price guide and say, oh, this Invaders #2 is like worth $1 billion and it's not really worth anything. Because I had an issue like that before where, you're just grabbing books and one of them happens to be like some of them are like Invaders and they try and run up the price and overcharge you for it. And it's like, if that's the case, walk out because I've done that. I've like, yes, I'm good, but thank you very much, and left. So, but still, the going to a antique shop, you will find some treasures. I guarantee you guys that. Instead of going to a comic shop, I'm not that I'm saying don't support your local comic shop, but also support your local antique shop and go into their basement or whatever dark dungeon they have and go through their file cabinets and look for comic books. You'll find some good stuff, I guarantee you. And sometimes they'll even give you a good deal. I found something like that. Also, this one was from the show last week. I'm kind of doing like Black History Month covers for this month on my Instagram page, and this was one of them. And this one's kind of a controversial issue back then. This is that Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane, and she wanted to know what it was like to be black, which is so back in the day. That's kind of a hot topic in a way. Not what it was like to be black, but just a white person being black is pretty crazy. Cover by Kurt Swan. Interiors, believe it or not, the interiors are done by Neil Adams, which is kind of weird. It's like backwards because usually Neil Adams does covers and it's usually somebody else who does the interiors. So for the fact that he did the interiors for this makes me want to sit back and read it. So I got this for a pretty cheap price. So that's pretty cool to get. Also, I picked up didn't even see that one. Back of this cover is funny. Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. Also, with a pretty interesting back cover. Never saw that until now. So I guess he hit the rocket launcher shot the helicarrier with the rocket launcher. Yo, you need that Lois Lane. What's up, boo? What's up? No, yeah. So I got this, and this was for a pretty cheap price, along with the some of the other books I got from the East Bay Comic Con. I like going to shows, man. I mean, I've gotten to that point where I'm 40, and I'm kind of like at that point where I'm like, I don't feel like going to Comic Cons very much as I used to, and I just like going to shows, just regular shows. Give me the stuff I grew up with when I was a kid. When you're a kid, you get those small shows. What's going on, Biggie? You get those small. When you're a kid, you start off going to small comic shows, and as you get older, you get stuff like the San Diego Comic Con or say the New York Comic Con, and you get like all kinds of extra stuff like TV, movies, cosplay, all these little things are unnecessary, you know. So like going to a con like, you know, the East Bay Comic Con where it's just comic books and creators. That's it. You know, I remember back. I mean, I hate to sound like an old grumpy old guy, but oh, by the way, I got this AXA comics. I thought there was gonna be more than just the cover, but I figured, you know, for $2, why not? But yeah, I just figured, you know, I figured what the hell. It was. I thought it would be something, but yeah, it was one of those things where I thought, you know, I miss old school shows, man. Like old school comic shows, not just, you know, give me a small show that has comic books, and I don't need all the cosplay. I don't need somebody trying to promote their cosplay. I'm not looking to get like a signature from a cosplayer. Doesn't do it for me. Comics do it for me. So also got this one. This one was on a CBSI list, and that was The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I'm looking to get more into this character. You know, I only watched one episode on Netflix, and you know, I liked it. I just didn't get into it like crazy. Oh, yeah, yes, I did, Gomez. I did. I was there, but I was only there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, because it was so cramped, and there's not many cons, not many shows up here in Northern California as it used to be. So I just went there for a minute and left and went to an antique shop and went to a couple shops, to a shop up in Santa Rosa. But yeah, I found this cover price at another comic shop, and the guy was like, he kind of got reluctant, like, you know, that eyeball looks funny. Look at that, like Terminator. But yeah, he was kind of reluctant to give this to me at cover price, but I kind of caught him, and it was like, yeah, it was in a box and it's sitting there, no price tag. So he sold it to me for the cover price, $3.99, and I'm glad he did because, like I said, this is kind of a hot book, hard to find, and just having me sitting there staring at me like, "Hey, big boy." Um, but yeah, I got to vent, guys. I mean, like, I really don't like going to comic shops and you pick up a comic that has no price in it and no, sometimes even no bag, and you take it down to the register and they go ahead and say, "Oh, let me dig out Overstreet or let me dig out, you know, eBay," and it's so annoying. And that for me tells me it's a testament that they're not doing their job. They're not. I mean, the fact is, you know, you guys, you guys, that you go to a comic shop, you go digging through some long boxes, or you go digging through like whatever you can find, and you find something with no bag, no price tag, you bring it down to the register, and they look at it and they're like, "Oh, okay, well, let me look on, you know, eBay or look it up on, like whatever, or look it up on Overstreet and get a price for you." That is, I mean, as a customer, that is an annoying thing. I went to two shops and they did them both times, but like I said, if you're doing that and they have no price tag, it's a testament that they're not doing their job, and it's so annoying. So, you know, this kind of felt like a win for me. Getting this for cover price. Got went to another shop. They gave me that for one for $1. It was a Rocketeer Adventure Magazine, more Dave Stevens action. Love it. This one I got for pretty much the price it was tagged for, $1. Orion and Superman. So exactly, comic fan. I mean, it's like the thing that it really annoyed me about that was that I went to their old through their back issues. The person had there's two floors in this place. There's a bottom floor with all the new stuff. The old stuff's on the top floor, but they need supervision on the top floor. And it's so annoying when you get there and they're sitting there just looking on their phone and they're really essentially doing nothing, or they're busy doing something else. But there's a mess of comic books. There's a mess of comic books. Now it's funny. I can't even go through like half of their stuff now because they kind of cut me off. What they did was they put like a sign saying staff only on like a couple of boxes of comic books now, which is like, you don't want my money? Is that what you want? It's like, what the fuck, man? So I saw that and I just chuckled. So But now when I go through some of the stuff and I pull their stuff out, they're like, "Yeah, I gotta look at the price on that, and give me a minute." And it's so annoying, man. So annoying. Also from that shop, I found some more Tomb Raider love. Some Adam Hughes love right there. Got it for it does say 8, but it's got it for less. So I got that. This is my second copy of this Wonder Woman Turner variant. This is a variant cover, and this has 9.8 potential, and I got this one for $3. Very happy to see that. I was like, it's a little Turner's Wonder Woman's a little underproportionate, with the leg and everything, but I figured, what the hell? It's definitely got 9. It's got a 9.8 potential. I already have one that's slabbed in a 9.8, but I might actually consider getting this one slabbed and going from there. So that was pretty cool. Looking to finish up some Zatanna action. So got Zatanna number 2. That's a 7 Soldiers. Zatanna number 2. That's Ryan Sookart. So got that one for about a couple bucks. This one definitely, I'm gonna tell you, I'm proud to have gotten for $1. Got multiple copies of Static. Now I never cared for Static at all, but these originally go for more than $25 each, and I got them for a way less than that. So the fact that they're still in bags, is pretty cool. So I'm pretty happy about that. And I'm gonna finish up, guys, because I'm running out of breath. Because I'm tired and figured good 30 minutes, 40 minutes isn't so bad. Also, Michael Turner, Atomica, picked that up. It was priced at $2, so got that from that shop. Picked up hell. Later, Chris M. Take care, man. Good seeing you. Picked up another copy of Punisher 31, First Barracuda. Yes, and I did get that for $3. So right there, that's real. So First Barracuda. This book's kind of a hard one to find, but pretty good condition. So pick that up. That's the thing. I like when comic shops honor their price. Don't look stuff up online. If my rule of thumb is, if you found it, it's got no bag, it's got no board, it means the comic shop doesn't care. But also they care when you come down to the register and start looking things up. But my rule of thumb is, if you have no bag, no board on the comic, and I can pull it out and bring it to the register, then it should be, the owner should honor the price. Period. Also, got this one for cover, by the way. That is Green Lantern number 48, first Kyle Rayner. And I'm not really big on collecting this series, but I figure, what the hell? I think this is post 0 hour. Got that one for a pretty cheap price. I believe it's cover price. I got it for very good condition. Got a little scuffing on the corner, but it's not too bad. So, that's it, guys. I could show you comics all night, but I felt like, what the hell? I'll just do this for a little bit. But thanks for joining me. I think I topped out about 11 people, but I'm gonna see if I can post more videos. Hell, maybe I'll do more live action. It's not so bad. But if you guys are new to this, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit me up. I'm also on Instagram, King of the Golden State. I'm also gonna, like I said, if you're on this live feed, then you're subscribed to me. If not, feel free to subscribe, because I'm gonna post some more videos, because why not? All right. Until next time, guys, I will talk to you later. Peace.